Seattle shortstop Francisco Lindor could be back in the Indians lineup as soon as this weekend when they play a 3-game interleague series against Atlanta at Progressive Field. Now that would be a quick rehab assignment. Lindor started his rehab on Tuesday with Class AAA Columbus. He went 2 for 4 with a single and homer against Louisville. He DH'd Wednesday and went 0 for 4 and is scheduled to play shortstop on Thursday. Manager Terry Francona said Lindor will join the Indians on Friday following their 9-game, 3-city trip, then we'll reassess on Friday where he's at, said Francona. Columbus ends a 4-game series at Louisville on Thursday. Francona said Lindor will be driven back to Cleveland after the game. It just seems like it's an easier way to get him back to Cleveland, said Francona. I think it's better than getting up in the morning and flying. Lately the Tribe's lineup has been changing on almost a daily basis as players are added from Columbus. Outfielder Carlos Gonzalez made his debut on Sunday in Kansas City. Second baseman Jason Kipnis played his first big league game of the season on Monday against the Mariners after being activated from the injured list after a Columbus rehab. Mike Freeman joined the Indians on Tuesday as shortstop Eric Stamets was optioned to Columbus. Lindor missed the big league portion of spring training with a strained right calf. Near the end of camp, he sprained his left ankle. He's been wearing a splint on his left ankle during his rehab. No start today. First baseman Carlos Santana, the Tribe's top hitter, I wasn't in the starting lineup on Wednesday. Francona said Santana has a tight hamstring and has played every inning of every game to date. I think it's the right thing to do, said Francona. His hammy is a little tight. With the day off Thursday, I just think it makes sense. You hate to reach too far. When you do that, you can't go back. Santana is hitting .389, 21 for 54, with 1 homer and a team-high 11 RBI. He's hitting .714, 5 for 7, with 2 out and runners on scoring position. With runners on base, he's hitting .545, 12 for 22, the top average in the big leagues among players who have 15 or more at-bats in that situation. Francona, with Santana and Hanley Ramirez on the bench, started 4 straight left-handed hitters after the switch, hitting Jose Ramirez against Seattle right-hander Eric Swanson. Kipnis was hitting 3rd, Gonzalez 4th, Tyler Naquin 5th and Jake Bauer 6th. Seattle has 2 lefties in the bullpen in Ronis Elias and Zach Roskup, who could try and neutralize those lefties. Elias pitched in the first 2 games of the series. Roskup pitched in Monday's game. If need be, Santana or Hanley Ramirez could pinch hit late in the game for one of those lefties. Final goodbye. The Indians announced Wednesday that infielder Brad Miller passed through waivers unclaimed and opted for free agency. Miller was designated for assignment after Sunday's loss in Kansas City to make room for Kipnis. Miller was not happy with the move, telling reporters, "Obviously, they don't want the best players up here. Welcome back." Francona said he was looking forward to seeing former Tribe right-hander Josh Tomlin this weekend when Atlanta visits Progressive Field. Tomlin spent 12 years with the Indians. He became a free agent after last season and signed a minor league deal with Milwaukee. He went to camp with the Brewers, but opted out and signed with Atlanta because he had a chance to pitch in the big leagues. "I text with him probably almost every other day," said Francona. "He's one of my all-time favorites. He'll always be. I think the world of him." Tomlin was the longest-tenured player in the organization when he left through free agency. "Selfless," said Francona, when asked to describe him. "You want your guys to put the team ahead of themselves. Being realistic, it's not always the case and I totally understand that. With JT he really does do that. There were times last year when he was on the injured list and Andrew Miller is out throwing a simulated game and he's out there sitting on a chair watching. He just has genuine interest in other people and doing things the right way. It's not just when he's doing good. I think you see guys' true colors when things aren't going well. That's just the way he is. Tomlin went 61-53 with a 4.76 ERA for the Tribe. He appeared in 183 games, including 144 starts. He has allowed 1 run in 3.2 innings of relief for the Braves. Finally, Stamets started at short for the Clippers on Wednesday and homered in the 9th inning. He went 2 for 42 with the Indians. Tribe pitchers entered Wednesday's game with 171 strikeouts through 17 games. That's the second most in franchise history at this point. The Indians have drawn 5 bases-loaded walks this season, the most in the big leagues. The franchise record is 29 in 1950. Get Tribe Insider texts in your phone from Paul Hoynes. Cut through the clutter of social media and communicate directly with the award-winning Indians reporter, just like you would with your friends. It's just $3.99 a month, which works out to about 13 cents a day. Learn more and sign up here. Let's block ads. Why?